am Cheyenne Nolan. I'm Slingy's mom / illustrator and a former UX designer with Slingshot. Slingshot was my first job out of college, which was really cool. I met Dave, Chris, and Rachel at my portfolio day, and they brought me on. A lot of what I know is from learning on the job at Slingshot. There's a lot of stuff in design school you can learn, but it's not as good as having that sort of in-practice knowledge. I also am in the position I am in now because of Slingshot, working for P3, one of their clients. The idea for Slingy was conceived shortly after we had done a brand messaging masterclass. We wanted to tell this world about who we were, what we're all about beyond just the work that we do. And after that masterclass, two major things happened. First, we had developed our motto for Big Kids and Daredevils, and soon afterward, Dave had approached me with the question, what if Slingshot had a mascot? Before we had Slingy, we tried a couple different ideas before we landed on a lemur. I really liked the idea of a cute daredevil sloth with a need for speed. And we had also considered a honey badger because of their reputations as fierce little critters, despite their size. Slingy also briefly had another form as a stripy-tailed raccoon who liked to dig for treasure. We chose a lemur because they are really playful and curious, very big kid, and they're also little explorers, the same sort of thing that drives innovation in tech forward. They're also daredevils in a way. You know, they leap through trees and have to navigate the jungle. For us, it was obvious that Slingy should share Slingshot's color palette. His accessories were a little bit more work because we had to imagine what sort of equipment might a little lemur need for his daring deeds. We chose goggles, of course, because safety first when you're doing stunts, and a little cape for the rule of cool. Getting Slingy's design just right was a lot of fun, but a little bit wacky. We had gone back and forth with the manufacturer quite a bit to try and get him right. It took a couple tries. We have some really good photos from the manufacturer. I remember in one version, Nathan was like, it looks like he has ravioli eyebrows. He's got these like hollow eyes, his front arms are way too long and really stiff, and he has stumpy little back legs. And the manufacturer put like his sample number in front of him, so it looked like a mugshot. Slingy's origin story is a story in 3 parts. You have one person tell their version, a second person tell theirs to sort of lead up and create the lore around Slingy. We of course know where he came from in real life, but it's a lot more fun to give those different possible stories to give him a little bit of an introduction to the team as our first lemur member.